Basically, it's like the Four Loko of Tiki. Look, I'm no mixologist, but the world is kind of fucked right now, so let's talk drinking. I've been into Tiki for years, savoring rum, sewing tropical looks, and even having my wedding after party at Pagan Idol, one of San Francisco's iconic bars. So I know what I'm talking about. Let's rank some drinks. First up, 3 Dots and a Dash, which is a gorgeous, well-balanced drink. It is great for day drinking, and it's something that you can see yourself order at the beach or by the pool. I really appreciate the honey in this one, which kind of throws a curveball into the drink and is really enjoyable. It's solid. I have no notes on this one. If somebody were to surprise me with this and just like hand one to me right now, I would be really pleased. So I'm gonna rate 3 Dots and a Dash Lost Season 1. Next up, the Zombie, which takes us back to San Francisco's Pagan Idol and Smuggler's Cove. This drink does not hold back, make no mistake. The rum is gonna punch you in the face. This is one that convinces non-Tiki people that we take our drink seriously and you can't be fucking around with this stuff. So here's my controversial take. I'm ranking the Zombie as rum ham. Look, it's made for bad decisions you make past the 2-drink limit and you end up like Frank on the little blow-up raft out in the middle of the ocean.
Tell that to the rum ham!
Stop talking about the goddamn rum ham!
Don't say I didn't warn you. Next is the Painkiller, which is big profile, tropical. It has so much depth, lots of layers, and I actually really love the big coconut base. I do like this one a lot. It's kind of hard to fuck up because coconut masks a lot of bad rum, so I'm gonna just call it solid, and I'm also going to be ranking this one Lost Season 1. I like it, no complaints. Next, Caribbean Punch, which has so many different versions of this one, so mileage can vary extremely widely. But that also means that nothing can stand out and it somehow misses some of the complexity depending on how tiki the places that you're going. It's like an iced tea, but alcoholic, like a fancy Mike's Hard Lemonade. So I'm gonna be ranking this one rum ham because you just don't know what's gonna happen depending on the restaurant that you go to. Next is the Saturn, which is unmistakable gin, and it's a nice twist on the rum profiles that we've seen on everything so far. I don't think it's as fun of a drink though, so it's like not as punchy and it is a lot more toned down. If you're into gin, you'll definitely like this one, but I'm gonna be ranking this one, but did it have to be blue? I like gin, but depending on where you get this, it can be really delicious or really mid. Next up is the Pigi or the Payai, depending on where you're ordering it from, and this one is like the nectar of the gods. It's balanced with every ingredient holding space. The passion fruit really takes it there, the right amount of rum, the right amount of sugar and citrus. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just be upfront. This one is gonna be rated as peak pineapple because what else can I say about it? It's like must drink if you see it on a menu, so don't skip it. Next is Trade Winds, which is similar to 3 Dots and a Dash, which is nice. It's gentle and it could be blended and you can drink it at a swim up pool, but if the rum isn't good, it's kind of whatever. It's adjacent to those types of drinks that can be kind of served weak just so the bar can save some money and save money on rum. So I'm gonna rank this one, but did it have to be blue? Basically, it's like low stakes, it's fine. Next is the Blue Hawaiian, which is what non-Tiki people think Tiki is. It's accessible, it's not risky, but this is what gives people a false sense of security into getting fucked up. Basically, it's like the Four Loko of Tiki, but it's a gateway. If a normie likes it, it's an opportunity to Tiki enable them.
If you give me a candy on a glass, I'm gonna take it.
So I'm gonna rank this one as Margaritaville. I mean, look, this is a personal ranking, so I'm not gonna judge your taste if this is something you like, but I encourage you to branch out if this one's your favorite. Okay, so Bird of Paradise. I love this drink. It's dependable, it's got no fuss, and even with the variations that I've had, which include versions with pineapple, guava, passion fruit, and even Aperol, it's fresh and the citrus doesn't really bog it down. So that's really lovely. With all that, I'm gonna rank it Lost Season 1 just because it's such a dependable drink. Port Light. Oh, Port Light. It's alcohol forward. It's a step above the Blue Hawaiian, but I've always kind of found it to be like a similar profile and kind of one note overall. So I'm gonna rank this one as, but did it have to be blue? It always leaves me wanting for more. Before we rank the next one, let's take it up a notch. I have some Fancy Pants rum here and some lime, so let's go. The Mai Tai is legit my happy place. If I'm drinking it, everything is instantly more fun. And I'm at peace. This one is peak pineapple for me. Now, you can tell a lot about a tiki bar based on how they put this drink together, and it's a total staple at some of the bars in Las Vegas I like to go to. Just picture yourself walking around the slot machines with one of these in hand, listening to some old school rock and roll and living your best life. I did this at the Viva Las Vegas Tiki Pool Party, which is one of the events and the biggest vintage party in the world, clocking in at 20,000 people every year. Think 40s and 50s rock and roll, vintage and rockabilly everywhere, and of course, plenty of tiki. Click here if you want to keep the party going.